Hello, welcome to class 1 of week 2. We're going to be focusing on strength and power today. So the class structure is going to start with a 2 to 3 minute warm-up, 5 different exercises for 3 rounds of 30 seconds, and then 20 seconds rest, and then a 2 to 3 minute cool down. Some equipment that you might need are going to be resistance bands, light weights, and then a mat or soft surface. But above all else, we want to emphasize safety. So we will have 3 different levels of this program, with Jemai doing a seated, me doing a intermediate, and then Shelby demonstrating more dynamic. So if you don't feel safe at all during this, feel free to pause the video and get yourself into a safe position, because we want to minimize any fall risk or any safety concerns. So if you think that you're doing an exercise that's a little bit too challenging, make sure that you evaluate and go to the one that is the best fit for you. Again, you have your exercise logs that you will be filling out. This has RPE, or rate of perceived exertion, on it, and that's on a scale of 0 being this is super light, this is easy, and then 10 being this is the hardest workout that I've ever done in my life. And make sure that you're keeping track of your heart rate, whether that be on a fitness band, a Fitbit, Apple Watch, or just a monitor that you have on your chest. Take the average of it and record it into the exercise log, along with any other notes about your whole program. And then before we start, once again, Jemai is going to be demonstrating in a seated position. I will be doing in the middle, and Shelby will be doing more dynamic. So make sure that you follow along, but Shelby's going to take us through a 2 to 3 minute warm-up here.
All right, let's just start with bringing our chin towards our chest. So you're just going to look down and then slowly looking up. So just kind of move in the neck. You can do this at your own pace, nice and slow, looking towards your belly button and then up towards the sky. Let's do 2 more just like this. And last one, look down towards your belly button. Move our legs. You can have hands on chair, maybe hands on hips. We're just going to bring one knee up, and then we'll switch and do the other. Just kind of warm up the legs. Yep, nice and high. 2 more each side. And last set.
All right, our first exercise is going to be sidestepping. Jemai's going to demonstrate doing seated clams with a band. So he's going to wrap that band, just get right above knee level. And then what he's going to do is just focus on moving both legs out and then controlled coming in. If you didn't have a resistance band, feel free to just hold your knees on the side and then apply resistance there. I will be doing a standing side step. So make sure that you have a stable surface, whether that be right in front of you or to the side. And what I'm going to be doing is just stepping to the side and then stepping back. And Shelby's going to demonstrate a side step with a mini squat. So she is holding a mini squat, not 45 degrees, more like 30 degrees, and she's just going side to side, staying in control, having a stable surface next to her. And we're gonna begin. So if you need to pause the video before we start and get some water or your equipment, feel free to pause now. And then if you're ready to go, we're starting in 5. Ready, begin. Once again, you have 3 levels. Jamai's doing more of a seated, I'm doing an intermediate standing, and then Shelby's doing more dynamic. Make sure that you have that stable surface. We're about halfway through the first round. Keep it up. And rest. Good, shake it off. We got 2 more rounds. We're gonna go again in 20. Once again, pick the level that is suitable for you. Make sure that you're doing something that's a little challenging, but not too challenging, where you're struggling with your balance or your strength. We're gonna go for round 2 right now. Keep it up, keep it up. That's about halfway right there of round 2. Rest. Good, shake out those legs, maybe get a sip of water, wipe yourself off with a towel if you're sweating a little bit. We got 1 more round and then on to the next exercise. We're going in 10 seconds. Round 3, ready, begin. Have your stable surface. If you want to add a band on either of these exercises that Shelby or I are doing, feel free to. And rest. That's our final round of this exercise. Our next exercise is going to be a little bit of external rotation. Jamai's going to demonstrate how to do this seated with a band. With your arms. With your arms. So Shelby's going to demonstrate how to do this with her arms. That's you're going to be standing up tall, and don't break the band like that, but you're just going 1 at a time, or both at a time. So Jamai's demonstrating seated. He's sitting up tall. He's using the band to push around. And then I'm standing, I'm almost in a mini squat, and I'm using 1 arm to pull. And then Shelby's demonstrating using both arms at the same time. So we're gonna go in 10 seconds. Make sure that you have your bands. Sometimes they snap if you have a tight one. Make sure that you're looking out for that. And ready, begin. It's okay to laugh. Keep it up, you're about halfway. You're gonna feel a burn in your arms. Make sure that you're staying up nice and tall and you're keeping those elbows tucked. And relax. Good, if you're doing any of the standing, make sure that you have your chair next to you. It might help even to have it behind you in case you need to take a seat. But once again, we're going for another round of 30. Make sure that you have the right band. We're going in 5. Ready, begin. Keep it up, that's about halfway. Rest. Good, one more round, get some water, shake it off, shake out those arms. Sometimes it helps to shake up and shake back. Going in 10 for our final round. And begin. Once again, you have 3 different exercises to choose from. You have Jemai, who's doing seated, I'm doing standing, and then Shelby is adding a little bit more dynamic aspect to it. So choose the level that's challenging for you. And rest. Good, shake out those arms. Next we're gonna do a little bit of leg work. So we're gonna be doing some marches. Jemai's gonna demonstrate seated marches. He's sitting up tall. He's just bringing one leg up and then down in a controlled manner. I will be doing squats to a full extension. So I'm gonna be squatting down and then coming up and squeezing my butt and moving it forward. And then Shelby's gonna be demonstrating a bridge with a march. So she comes up, her butt leaves the table, and then she's bringing one knee up to her chest. So we're gonna go in about 10 seconds. We're gonna rest up, make sure that you have a stable surface, or if you're laying on your back, make sure that you have a soft surface. And then let's begin in 5. Ready, begin. Make sure you're breathing throughout all these. Keep track of how you're coming down. If you're controlled, we're about halfway. Make sure you have control, stable surface. And rest. Good, shake out those legs. We have 2 more rounds. Here we go, round 2. Ready, begin. More seconds. And rest. Good, last round coming up here. Get some water. If you need to take a break, feel free to take a break. That's okay, just pause the video and come back. We're going round 3 and 10. Ready? Begin. Once again, there's 3 different exercises. On this 3rd round, we want you to try to challenge yourself, so make sure that you can do it for the whole 30. Choose which one is best for you. You have Jemai doing seated, I'm doing standing, Shelby's doing more dynamic. And rest. Great job. Get some water, shake off with a towel. Our next exercise are called bird dogs. Jemai is going to demonstrate a seated bird dog. That's just bringing one arm up and then one leg. Your opposite leg up. So again, he's moving in unison. I will be doing a standing bird dog. So standing up tall, one leg comes up, one arm. One leg comes up, one arm. And then Shelby will be demonstrating a on all fours bird dog. So she's letting one arm come up and the opposite leg come up. And she's staying in control, feeling that in her core. We're gonna go in 10 seconds here, so get some water, shake off. Make sure you have your stable surface if you're doing it with me standing. We go in 5. Ready, begin. Good, that's 15 seconds, halfway through the first round here. Keep it up, guys. And rest. Great job, get some water. Make sure you choose the level that's challenging for you. We go in 10. Ready, begin. Make sure you do an opposite arm and opposite leg. That's halfway of the second round here. Rest. One more round. You guys got it. You're doing great. Make sure you're breathing and drinking water, and make sure that you're choosing a good level for you. We go in 10. Last round here. Ready? Begin. 10 more seconds. You guys got it. See if you can get 2 or 3 more. And rest. Great job. We're going to move on to our last exercise here, and that's going to be tricep kickbacks or extensions. So Jemai's going to be demonstrating in a seated. We're going to pick a light weight, no heavier than a soup can. And then what I want you guys to do is lean forward a little bit, and then we're going to kick those elbows back, almost like he's skiing and he's pushing off forward. He's letting those arms stay in control. I am going to be demonstrating standing, so I will be having the weights above my head and pushing up just like this. And Shelby's going to be demonstrating a bent over tricep extension. Again, just like she's skiing, she's going to be pushing those arms back, straightening out those arms. Again, if you're doing any of this in a standing, make sure you have a stable chair. I'm actually going to be doing one weight so I can hold on to the chair while I complete this exercise. We're going in 10. And begin. That's 15 seconds there, halfway through the first round. Keep it up. And relax. Good, shake out those arms. Make sure that you can put the weight down and get some water and shake out those back of the arms right there. We go again in 10. Ready, begin. Name of the game is to stay in control. Make sure that you're going at a pace that you're comfortable with. 15 seconds there. Rest. Good, you're on your last round of your last exercise. Keep it up. Pick the one that's a little bit more challenging for you and see if you can do all 30 seconds. We go in 10. Ready? Begin. Great job. You finished out all the exercises. Get some water. Shelby's going to walk us through a 2 to 3 minute cool down, and then you guys are done.
All right, let's find our way back to our seat, and we'll stretch out those hamstrings. So take one foot forward, other foot slightly back, and you're just going to reach as far as you can. Keeping that leg nice and straight. Toes up towards the sky. All right, let's switch. Other leg. The more your toes point up, the more you'll feel it into the back of your leg. Okay, let's do it one more time each side. Keep breathing as you do this. It'll feel better. All right, last time. All right, come back to center. Let's bring one knee towards the chest. Hug it in nice and tight, and you'll switch. Other side. And switch. Other side. Let's do one more, right and left. And let's finish off with a nice stretch of the arms. What about you? But those triceps were burning. Hold it there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and switch. Other arm across. One more time each side.